Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On this episode, I'm reviewing Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Cochrun. I really liked Alison's writing when I read The Charm Offensive, so I was very curious to read her second book. And this was on my to-read list for a year, but I was finally able to read it a few weeks ago. 1 year ago, recent Portland transplant Ellie Oliver had her dream job in animation and the Christmas Eve meet-cute with a woman at a bookstore that led her to fall in love over the course of a single night. But after a betrayal the next morning and the loss of her job after that, she finds herself adrift, alone and desperate for money. Finding work at a local coffee shop, she's just getting through the days, until Andrew, the shop's landlord, proposes a shocking, drunken plan. A marriage of convenience that will give him his recent inheritance and alleviate Ellie's financial woes and isolation. They make a plan to spend the holidays together at his family cabin to keep up the ruse, but when Andrew introduces his new fiancée to his sister, Ellie is shocked to discover it's Jack, the mysterious woman she fell over the course of one magical Christmas Eve the year before. Now, Ellie must choose between the safety of a fake relationship and the risk of something real. This was such a pleasant surprise. I really loved Alison's debut novel, but this one was fun and sweet. I loved the drama and the tension not only between Ellie and Jack, but also Andrew and Dylan. I really liked the fact that the secondary characters actually had their own story and in certain moments were truly able to steal the show. It was also so hilarious to read this whole love trapezoid with that the author created because it felt very messy and crazy with a side of lovely and friendly moments. The stakes were very high through the whole book, and the reason why the fake marriage had to happen seemed very serious at this time, but had a few ridiculous reasons behind it. The author did such an incredible work with the whole premises of a one-day romance. Sometimes it isn't easy to make these premises believable, but Alison really built it up with the little flashbacks between chapters that were out of order but made so much sense in the development of the story. One of the things I really loved in the story was the care with each other the author developed not only as Ellie as a main character, but also Jack as a love interest. We are able to learn who they are and their goals in life together, but also the individualities that made their relationships, their personalities shine. They had their own feelings and had to overcome a lot of personal issues to reach their own potential as individuals, and then they were finally able to truly fit in like two puzzle pieces and overcome the things that were holding them back from the past. One of the things that I really thought was very interesting was the way that Alison made the characters acknowledge the miscommunication from the past and present. I feel like that was a big push for both Ellie and Jack to talk about their feelings for each other. And speaking of the main characters, I really loved Ellie. She was such a relatable character, and we felt her own insecurities and anxiety with life. We all felt like her, lost and stuck, and sometimes also needed someone to shake us and tell us to get a grip, just move. I felt like her best friend did that for her in the end, and it was so special to see her take the first step to change her life and fulfill her dreams. Finally, I became obsessed with the Kim Prescott family. They were amazing and so supportive of their own. I loved the crazy grandmas and the mom that kept everyone fed. They might have felt betrayed by Ellie, but it was so emotional for me to see them accept and support her in the end of the book. They loved her and were there for her like her own family wasn't. Honestly, I'm quickly becoming a fan of Alison, and I can't wait to read her next novel, Here We Go Again, that's coming out pretty soon. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!